Alrighty, currently looking at a 15-second chart. Waiting for a swing high to be made. This is a 15-minute BISI right here. Let's go ahead and go check it out. 15-minute BISI there. This is also a 15-minute possible swing high. If this candle closes in the next couple of minutes without going above that high, then that will be a swing high. And if we are able to trade up and above it, then we should continue to see prices go higher. So now we've seen a swing high created here on the 15-second, and there it's traded through. So now, if we come down into this, that's a buy.
Order filled.
Put our stop down here. Actually, this could still be a buy down here too. So we're going to go ahead and add one more there. Put our short here, or sell, our stop, I guess. Oh, goodness. So, what I need to see now is price want to quickly move up and higher. This is the area where I'm going to turn that off. Every time I make or set an order, that's what you're hearing go off over here. So, alright, anyways, 15-second has now gone above a swing high. We have this gap down here that price could still trade down and into. Here. Which technically, I'm going to put these here, so we're in buys. Sell those for. And if we can get this, okay, swing high broken there, so we want to see it continue higher from here, create a gap of some sort, or meet up with a gap over here. It's just not doing that at the moment. That's okay. We'll probably take some off above this high here. We'll just see when it gets there, if it gets there. Let's go back down to the 1 minute. Again, 15-minute BISI. So this is all coming from the 15-minute chart. Down here. What I need to see now is price push up to here, and that will confirm the idea, basically. So if we go back down to the 1 minute, we now have a gap, and we have this area here, which could be another area for a buy. So if price comes back down into here, we could add some more. We'll add half of these two, which would technically be 4 because we did add 8. So we'll go ahead and scrape one off there. Didn't quite get that high like I would have liked, so we'll just go ahead and scrape one more off right there. But I do believe this trade has the potential to come up into here. I think we just took a 1 minute swing high here, so it's very possible to see price come back down and offer us some more areas to enter into here. So we'll go ahead and enter with 4. I prefer to see this gap stay open down here now. It feels a little tight. We're going to put it right underneath this low here. Okay, going down into that. BISI there. I don't know if we'll get the full inversion here. Let's go ahead and put some of those in there. We'll put one here for that. And recalculate how many we have on and where we have stops. So 8 stops. And that's what's going to allow us to put one there. So add a stop there. And these two entries are based off of this fair value gap because we traded above this swing high. And I have 2 orders here that will get triggered if we do drop down to this. And it did right there. Inversion for value gap, which is a SIBI that we've traded through and it's coming back down into, and I'd like to see it act as support now as an inversion for value gap. And the goal that I'd like to see is for us to push price up into this high up here. So we'll see what happens. Let me go see what the dogs are barking at. I'm going to go ahead and scrape off a few more up here. If we can snag that high, we'll take 3 off.
Order filled.
I'd like to see it really push through that high. I don't want to see it hesitate here at all. Let's see, we've got 2 positions scraped out now. What are we looking at? 12, so we'll do a 10 here. And if we can get above this high, I do not want to see us come back down into here. But since we have not yet gotten above this high, it's still possible to come back down into here. So I'm going to set this here, make it 12, so we'll add 2. And let it continue on, give it a chance to actually run up and be a trade.
Order filled.
Go ahead and got those, so we'll take the 2 off there, keep the 10 in, and hold for the rest. So with that being the case, we'll put this here. Oh, not 2, it'll be 10. Put 10 here. And I'd prefer to see us run up, hit this before, and not run back down into this. But it's always possible, and that's why I moved the stop just above it, because I don't want to see that. So let's go down to the 15-second and just note a couple things here. So we took this high here. We have a small gap here. We have these inefficiencies down here, a couple bissies. And this bissy here on the 15-second chart. All inside the leg that swept this high, that went above this high, which is a marked structure shift. So same with this one here. When we went above this high. So we'll go ahead and we're just going to start scaling out our profits. And so that puts us at 8. So we'll go 5, sell 5, 6, 7, 8. Put 3 more on there. And we want to see price continue higher. And then we'll continue to take off. As we create new highs, we'll just continue to scrape these off. In fact, because I'm doing that, it is messing with that, so I do need to adjust that before that screws me up too. So right now we have 6 in, and we're going to go ahead and put this up here. Sell 3, okay. And now we got 3 there, and we're gonna probably take off all 6, or we'll just leave like 1 runner if we can get it, because there's always a chance it'll come back and take us out before it allows price to reach that high, or maybe it won't reach that high and price is wanting to continue lower. If it takes us, it takes us. No sweat off our back at all right now. It's going to do what it's going to do. That's why we're drawing down profit by taking above this high, this high, this high up here. It all adds up. Let's go ahead and watch the 15 seconds just because it's fun. Okay, got a swing high here. And it's possible that it's just going to run this out here. And if it does so, and then it does it. And like I said, no sweat off our back. we have this inefficiency here that price traded down and into on the 15-second chart. 15-second BISI there. Look at the bodies. Just outside of it, bang, right back up, and then look how this wick is treating it here. So we're going to give it a chance to go ahead and run up there. No matter, this is a zero risk trade at this point. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this 1. So 3, 4, and I'm going to take 1 off here to scale out some more if it gets it. Price is going to do what price is going to do, and that's all there is to it. So 15-second swing high here, price trades through it here. We have this BISI down here. That's very possible for price to come down into that.
Order filled.
Okay, so now we have 5 on still. And we have 3 coming up. We have a total of 4. We have 1 just below the high and 1 just above the high. Well, okay, 3 just below the high, 1 just above the high. And that will leave 1 runner if we're able to take that. Put this on 5. Sell 5 here. There's that inefficiency there on the 1 minute that we were looking at. We went above this high also. Not only did we go above this swing high, we went above this swing high, but going above this swing high, we did not trade back into the inefficiency. We traded up above this swing high, and now we're trading back down into here. So there's this gap down here also. Let's just watch the bodies. Watch what price does. And let it do what it's going to do. At this point, it could completely turn around and take me out of trade, and that is okay with me. I'm gonna put it right underneath this low. If price turns around and takes me out, that's a profitable trade. So all based off of this 15-minute BISI, swing high being taken, trading back down into this gap here. Buy. Buy, 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 buy. Trade above this high and then back down into this inefficiency and this one once more. And that's a buy. And this one was that 1 minute. Let's just go ahead and go look at that real quick. 1 minute inversion was what this entry was on. And that one is still live. So if we get this price up here, then that would be probably this entry getting taken out. Well, I'll be darned. Look at that. Let's go watch this on the seconds. Isn't that interesting? It still could, you know, but we have this gap down here now also. So we took out this high here. So it could want to trade down into that first. We still have this gap down here also.
Order filled.
Okay, both of those are taken. We'll change this to 1. Put it there. We'll sell 1 and give it a chance to do what it's going to do. So if we come out here now onto the 15-minute chart, we're trading into this inefficiency. It's 3:27, so I'm going to close this one based off of time, either time or stop. So I'll come back and here in probably about half an hour and see where price is at. If we get really excited or really animated, I'll say we'll get out right there. Alright. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it so I can keep this video short because this was a nice little trading session. I'm going to pause it and then start recording again. And I'll start on the 15 and I'll drop down to the 1 and we'll just watch it on the 1 minute.